Hi, I'm Chris Lukenbiel. I'm here today with Jesse Miner, a PhD candidate in the School of Geography and Development and our local expert in field methods techniques. For this week, we're going to be focusing on orienteering and learning about compass and how to do distance measurements in the field. And some of the things we're going to do today will help you with that. We're going to first look at how to measure your distance using your pace. And the idea is based on the Roman mile. The Roman mile comes from Roman soldiers marching in the field, and that they would count every time their right foot would land. So 1,000 steps, counting just your right foot, is actually what the mile originates from. So what we're going to do today is we're going to use a tape measure, and we have a 100-foot tape measure lined out here in our beautiful ENR2 building, Environment Natural Resource Building. And Jesse and I are going to walk it 4 times using a casual pace, just your normal walking pace, and see what our average step is. The idea when you get started, though, is to start with your left foot so that the first time your right foot lands, you're counting number 1.
So this may seem like a sort of inaccurate method, right? Because you're just walking and taking paces and counting. And especially if you consider walking on a slope. And so that's why you want to have as natural a pace as you can, your natural steps. You don't want to be stepping as far as you can or anything like that. But what you're going to find out as you do this is that this actually ends up being a fairly accurate and repeatable method. And it's actually pretty common in things like forestry and range science and other environmental fields. Okay, well I just completed my walk, and so the first time out I had exactly 18 paces, and on the way back exactly 18 for a total of 36. If I had landed on my left foot at the very end of the walk instead of on the right, it'd be a half pace. So you would do something like 18.5, but mine was even.
Okay, so I completed my 4 rounds of 100 feet with my paces. The first time I did 19, and I did 20, 19, and 21. And what I first do is I add the total, so it's 79 steps total, and then I divide it by 4 to get an average. So my average pace was 19.75 steps per 100 feet. I then take 100 feet and divide it by 19.7, and I come out to approximately 5 feet. So I feel really fortunate that I have a nice 5-foot easy thing to remember for every right foot step. Jesse's just finishing his. He came up with his pace is a little bit shorter at 18.88 steps per 100 feet. What was your final average?
5.3 feet per step.
Oh, he's actually a bigger step person than me. He's 5.3 feet per steps.